Hi everybody, it's Renee from Wanna Scrap, and I'm here today to share with you a tutorial by request on how I made these gorgeous little flower embellishment arrangements or little clusters here. And I've already prepped my work here with some gessoed wood veneers that was gifted to me by Crafty Yellow Designs. I have some chipboard pieces, and some of them I glittered already up, and all of them I have texture paste on it. So if you'd like to see how these are made, let's begin with the tutorial. Okay, so I picked out the flowers I'm going to use, and I also use like an awl, a piercing awl, to coil my stems around. And sometimes I use a pair of these wire cutters, I think they're called, to cut off any sharp ends that start unfraying. And you're also going to need a glue gun. So, how I get started is I kind of bend them all flat so they're straight up like that, as opposed to like that. I'm just going to bend the stem down. And I do that on all the big flowers, and these little ones I just let stand up in the back here. And so then I kind of arrange them the way I would want them. And I might just take a second or two to fiddle around with them and make sure that they all show. Get them the way you want them. And they're pretty durable, so you can really play around with them pretty good. And yeah, so I just kind of cluster them all together to where I like that. And I think I like that. And then I'm just going to hold all these together and start twisting. And just kind of move them around, make sure that they are where you want them. So I have them twisted together, and then I just kind of separate all these coils, and I start to twist. So I just grab the end like that and start oh, it can be sharp. And I have a very sore thumb right now too, so so there's one, and you can make it as tight or as loose of a coil as you want. And some stems are easier to twist than others. Okay, and then the other one, and I like the look of the different colors. Now sure, you can paint them or spray them or do whatever, but I don't mind the two different colors. Oops. And then last one. And I'm just going to trim this edge off actually. Okay. So then I kind of separate them just so it's easier to glue the ends. Coming undone a little bit, and if it does that, you can just retwist, and another flower moved on me. So I guess it's going to be down there. Doesn't really show too good there, but you can also untwist these and move it back. Usually I try to hold it all in place, but obviously I let it slip out a bit, so but that's okay. This one's kind of coming unraveled too. Being stubborn, eh? Okay. And I'm just going to cut this one down just because it's a little bit long. And I just take the glue gun, and I'm just still getting used to this glue gun, so I just let a little bit. And even if there's some dripped out on the end, I just kind of touch the end and swirl it around. And of course you're going to get those annoying glue strings. But you can just peel all that off once it cools a bit. Okay. And I'm also going to do the little baby rose, and we'll put these on our chipboard or wood pieces in a moment. So I just take a little tiny rose, it's very tiny, and I just coil it around really tight. I usually get all my flowers prepped, and then I decide where I'm going to put them or if I want to try to leave them. Oh, actually I wanted to show you how I did a bead on these. I'm just going to grab a bead. I don't know if this one's going to be too big. Just one. Okay, I decided that blue rose was going to be too big, so I just grabbed a little tiny purple rose and a little pearl, and I just thread it along the bottom there. Push it up to the top, and then just coil that around. Just kind of keep pushing it up. And the odd time you might have one of these pop off, but that's okay. They can be used on another project just to put in somewhere. Oh. And I add just a little bit of glue just to hold the pearl in place up here. And it will be hot. Luckily I got a Band-Aid on. And I just pull any excess glue away. So I'm just going to recoil this one. I guess I should have glued the pearl down first. I haven't made any of these in a few days, so it was on a roll. And I'm going to glue the end just that little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to decide, I'm just going to pull off my excess glue, and you just rearrange these how you'd want them, or you can just leave them all down and add like a ribbon to them. That would be pretty too. Or if you have a little bird like I do, I think I'm going to glue it on this bird. So I just take some glue after I've done all my flower clusters, and I just put some glue there where I coiled them around each other just to keep them in place, and then glue all to the back here, and I just position it where I want it. And there you got the little bird, all blinged up and decorated. I'm going to add a little rhinestone for the eye, which would be pretty. And then, well, I don't know how I really mussed that one up. But that is the one with the pearl. I think I'm going to redo that one. But this is the one without a pearl. And what I do is I just put some glue, just hold it by the end, and I try to take the flattest end here, where it seems to be laying the flattest all along, and I just put some glue on like that. And I just glue it down. And of course there's other things you can add. I have a little bows here that you can stick on, like maybe a little tiny one, or even across like that. That would be cute. Maybe I'll do that one for the purple one. So yeah, that's the tutorial, and that's how you put these little beauties together, and I hope you give it a try, and I hope I've inspired you to try. Please check out Addicted to Nail Art and Crafts here on YouTube. She's done some amazing things with these, also with some wood frames, and I'll leave her link in the description box below. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a good day. Bye for now.